Hey guys, what's up? Let's play Legend of Legaia with me, William Kendrick, and co-commentator Atfrez.
Hey everybody.
Today we're gonna be doing our boss fight. But first we have to get William to the top of the AT to the top of the mountain. I said me. I can't believe it. Yeah, normally I use my own name when I make RPGs and stuff. Bad habit, but that's what I do. Um, while I sit here and scroll through the different icons to figure out which one I want to use, I'll use this one. Load successful. Hooray. Michaela's already at the top of the mountain, as you know from the last video. Um, and we're ready to go. I have been told that 720 is wasted upon this game. And if it is wasted, then I feel that this is being wasted in a good way.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Now, this scene, of course, as we can tell by the text, Tara is explaining to Michaela, Noah, her past, the wolf's past, and the Ra Saru that is on top of her. And this is definitely one of my favorite little scenes. I think they played it out good, especially for the time period when the game came out. I'm a little miffed about the way it sounds right here, but I don't think it was me. I just think it was the way the sound came out. Zedu shows up, Zedo, and he is not happy with us that we're trying to revive this Genesis tree. Instead, he feels we should have died, and I don't agree. I think that, you know, when we get around to killing him, we're really going to enjoy it. He sends a manticore-looking boss named Karuban.
Or Karubin, depending on your pronunciation.
Yeah.
We'll take care of him, right?
Yes, we
Not
will.
a problem.
Not at all.
Not a problem. Okay, maybe there's
Oh!
there is a little problem.
Yeah, that didn't really go very well.
No.
Oh boy. I think Michaela's in trouble here. The wolf isn't doing so hot, and Zedu is laughing at him, and this is just not looking very good. And then he disappears to let the manticore creature have its way. And that's where we show up. I say we, I mean Meta and AT. As you can see, Meta is very, very psychic, as he already knows what's happening at the top of the hill.
He knows by the smell.
Apparently so.
Alright, anyone that's played Grandia 2 will know what I meant there.
Alright, now I'm going to hop up and down here a little bit. And then hump the chest a little. And now we have the speed elixir, which is really going to come in handy on the boss fight that's coming up. Now, we're going to have a little battle here. I kept this video in because Vera is in the video, and I block Vera's bloodsucker. I also happen to get Vera in this battle, which is very, very useful. Block. Very nice.
For those that don't know, Vera has a healing spell. It's pretty good for this area of the game.
Yes, it is. And it's really one of the most useful spells in all the game, because as you level Vera up, you will get status element heals, which means when you get rot or poison or other status elements, you can use Vera to heal them when you get Vera up to level 9. And as you can see here, I have absorbed Vera. And I am going to kill this ugly, crazy-looking caterpillar. It is... Oh, I apologize. That was me pressing the alt button. The little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like I was trying to have a rave moment. No, that was me pressing the alt button.
It's Legend of Legaia, the remix.
Yeah, there you go. I don't care what anyone says. I think this looks great. Except for the blinking graphics, which there's nothing I can do about. That's just the rendering method. Now, bear with me on this. This was the first time that I've used transitions in my videos, other than very briefly in some other games that I have done. And so I kind of mess it up here. Just nothing. We see a couple monsters and then nothing.
You know how it ends.
Yes. Don't worry, we will get better. Don't want to get Retsu prayed now, do we? But don't worry, we'll have it all looking good. Here's another transition. I use this in my Dragon Quest videos. So I was kind of testing and seeing what I wanted to work with. The next one is the one I decided to work with. And then I found out that I saw in other people's Legaia walkthroughs that this is the same transition that they use. I didn't know that before I used them on these 3 videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and stick with it. It wasn't intentional, as you see me hopping up and down and then humping the chest a little bit more. A healing bleed. It was definitely worth the hump. However, I took the wrong way. I was not supposed to go this way. I went directly to them. So I see them, and then I decide, you know what? That just doesn't look good. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Screw Carbon. I'm not saving her.
Ugly situation. No one wants to see that.
We're not gonna do that. Now that's the way I'm gonna do it from now on. Right there, that you just saw. That is the new skip transition. Just showing the little bit and then moving right on.
Yeah, the actual reason for moving backwards just then was that Will missed a pretty good item.
Yes, I did. It's actually going to come in handy, not necessarily on the battle it's coming up, but on every battle after that, it's going to be very, very useful because you can't get this. You're not going to be able to buy this immediately. And we get the healing.
And that wasn't.
That was not the item. It's this item. And this item is as soon as I run down this little area and run out here and get this. This is the fist of Atfrez, which apparently has been cut off from his arm. Nasty.
Yes, it was quite painful, but it's worth it.
Definitely.
I can live without it for this purpose.
But anyway, we're gonna reattach AT's fist now and move right on. Again, a couple little transitions here. Nothing big. No real serious monsters in this area that you haven't already seen with Michaela earlier. Just remember here, you want to use your spirit as much as you can. Don't play around with these monsters, especially not the little pumpkin-looking guys. Knock them out quickly because they can be a little bit of a pain. They do a lot of damage, and Vera can actually hurt you with Bloodsucker. So, keep that in mind as you run through this area. This is not really a good area to power level, but I definitely recommend that you get Vera. It is very vital that you get Vera. Also, if you see a theater, I highly recommend that you get it as well. That's a rarity, though, seeing a theater in this area.
That's like seeing a Pikachu in Viridian Forest.
Yeah, just not going to see it happen that often. Now, we're going to go ahead and come through this nice little tube and get ready to fight Carbon. I'm going to check myself real quick. I look good. So, yeah, we're going to move right along. We're not going to use anything here. Now, you see this speed elixir that's right here? You see how it increases speed for one battle and the allies? Healing Bloom as well is really important. These 2 items will be, one item will be used in this battle, and that happens to be the speed elixir right at the beginning of the battle. We're going to go ahead and save. It's very important to save. Don't ever not save before a boss battle, even in Legaia, because you never know how it's going to go. You might make a mistake, or he might get a really nice, successful hit. You never know. This is not one of those situations.
I think you said that all in one voice, all in one breath.
Whew, it was a mouthful, that's for sure. And Terra immediately knows who Meta is. I guess that's the power of the Rasaru. AT, let's go. We're gonna
do this.
Leroy! Oh, I'm just kidding. Michaela, let me help you. And it looks good. Looks good. As good as...
Gentlemen, welcome to the first boss. This is Carbon, however you want to pronounce his name. Oh, you see what he's going to do here? This is going to be painful unless you block it. Like that. Those are his bite and flat moves. It's his general combo. It kind of does a lot of damage. I mean, it's a boss fight, so it's obviously going to do damage. He has one other move, though. Fire Breath, I believe it's called. It hits all enemies for big damage. All allies for big damage. So be careful of that one. But the video is not going to be showing much of a warning against this guy. I make him sound like this big thing. Really, don't worry about it.
Yes, all you would need to really do in this battle fight to make this easy, as you can see, he's already on his ass. Gamard is key here. Don't worry about the status effects, they're not necessary. Now, you might want to be able... Go ahead.
One thing I do know about Karubin is that his total HP is around 1,000.
which is why you saw me use Michaela there to actually, get a hit in. This makes it a 2-round hit it quit it. This is just a 2-round knockout, guys. This is 3 hits. Say it ain't so, but it is. Just easy.
3, 2, 1, dead.
Nothing left of this guy, and it's not because he's not a challenge. It's once you know how to fight this guy, you'll walk right through him, like it's paper. And now we get to enjoy a little cutscene of us being heroes and rescuing a tree. And he disappears into the nothingness.
This game was green before green was green.
Exactly. There was no eco before Legend of Legaia. It invented it. So we're gonna help
people. We save trees.
We save trees. And now the wolf is really hurt. We're gonna move him over here, and then we're gonna pray to a tree. That little skip you saw there was about a 20-minute skip that I had to go take care of something, and you didn't even notice it. So
Deal with it.
Deal with it. You don't even know. You don't even know what just happened. It just blinked, and then 5 things happen.
In your face, loyal viewers.
Ha! Alright. Awaken the Genesis tree.
Most beautiful thing in this game. Every single time you see this. Most beautiful thing in the game.
Definitely. You gotta remember, guys, this when the game came out, beautiful at the time. We didn't have a lot to deal with. There was no real super big beautiful games at that point. We were using polygons that were rendered at 24 to 30 frames a second at best.
A lot of people that are watching this, I'm sure, remember those days, but for a lot of the younger folks out there, you're probably just used to PlayStation 2 and look at this as old school.
This is definitely one of the more loved games out there that is rare to see. Not rare because it was a rare game, but rather it just ran under the radar. It was a shame. I played it and I loved it, and I didn't even see any advertising about it. I just picked it up and played and loved it. There was no advertising like there was with the other Final Fantasy games or Dragon Quest games. You didn't see any ads in game magazines.
Well, I did. The entire time that, the whole era that this game came out, I saw one advertisement for it in a magazine. I believe it was GamePro. The inside front cover. It was a 2-page advertisement for Legend of Legaia. It was a picture of Rimelm. It looked kind of real, actually.
Nice.
Picture of Rimelm in the mist. Like, the mist was kind of greenish. And you see, like, a person, and they're like, ah! And it said if this were Los Angeles, it would be a such and such smog count. It was a huge number. It was kind of a weak ad for such a great game, but it's the one ad I actually saw.
Michaela gets the ability to have terror on her arm, and also Meta is going to be powered up here. He'll turn to level 2, and what that will do is it will make it 5%. It'll make it 5% better chance to actually obtain Seru. Oh, and don't follow the wolf. The wolf is going off to die. It's a proud wolf. Additionally, you will do 10% more damage with the arm that Meta is attached to. Fire Blow will also do 10% more. And now AT.
Tornado Flame.
Tornado Flame! Okay.
Yeah,
Yay!
okay. Why not?
Now we got...
I need someone to talk to, even though I never talk.
Yeah, right? Yeah, he's the silent protagonist. This is one of those style of games. Nothing wrong with it.
There's one thing, though, about the Saru leveling up. Rasaru, pardon me. The Rasaru leveling up that I've always found to be kind of a cool addition. Is not only in this game, when you attach new weapons or armor, you see them change in the battle scenes. When your Rasaru levels up, they change as well. The more Meta levels up, you'll see him develop new shapes and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's a really great effect. At first, they look like they're weak, and as the game progresses, the Seru on your arm not only grows, but it also looks more menacing and powerful. And I thought it was a nice effect. That's one of the things about this game, is armor, weapons, and Seru all change, and dynamically, you get
detail. I love it.
Absolutely integral to the game. Attention to detail, definitely. Have a nice little transition here, guys, but it's time for us to call it and wrap it up for the day. This has been me, William Kendrick, and Atfrez. Let's play Legend of Legaia number 5. Thanks for watching, guys, and we appreciate all of you watching our videos. And thank you. And
See you later.
see you later, guys.